What if I told you that eating just 2 tiny fruits every single day for a month could completely change the way you feel? Not a supplement, not a fancy powder, but something sweet, chewy, and straight from nature. Stick around because the answer might surprise you. Dates. Yeah, those little brown fruits you usually see around the holidays or tucked away in the dried fruit aisle. Most people don't think much of them. Maybe you toss them in a smoothie, or you've seen them in energy bars. But what if I told you that dates have been fueling humans for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up to why? Today, we re-diving into what actually happens if you eat just 2 dates a day for an entire month. We'll talk about the good, the surprising, and even a couple of things to watch out for. By the end, you might look at this wrinkly little fruit in a whole new way. Point 1. A natural energy boost. Let's start with the most obvious one. Energy. Dates are basically nature's candy, but don't let that fool you. Unlike a candy bar that spikes your blood sugar and leaves you crashing, dates are loaded with natural sugars and fiber. So when you eat 2 dates, you're getting quick energy from glucose, fructose, and sucrose. But that fiber slows down the release, giving you steady energy instead of a roller coaster crash. Imagine you're dragging in the afternoon. Instead of reaching for a soda, 2 dates can pick you up, fuel your brain, and get you through that last meeting of the day. Point 2. Digestive support. Now, let's talk about your gut. Just 2 dates give you around 3 grams of fiber. That's a nice chunk of your daily needs in just a few bites. Fiber is like a broom for your digestive system. It keeps things moving, prevents constipation, and even feeds the good bacteria in your gut. So if you're someone who struggles with bloating, irregularity, or you just want a smoother digestion system, 2 dates a day can make a big difference over time. Point 3. Brain and mood benefits. Here is something you might not know. Dates are packed with natural antioxidants and compounds that protect your brain. Some studies suggest they may lower inflammation in the brain, which is linked to memory and learning. And let's be real. When your gut is happy and your energy is steady, your mood is naturally better too. So, while dates aren't some magic pill, eating them daily can help you feel sharper, calmer, and more focused. Point 4. Heart health support. Dates are surprisingly rich in potassium and magnesium. Why does that matter? Because those 2 minerals are key for heart health. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, while magnesium helps your blood vessels relax. Put them together, and you're giving your heart the daily support it needs. Plus, the fiber in dates helps lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol. That's a triple win for your cardiovascular system. Point 5. Bone strength. Here's a benefit people rarely talk about. Bone health. Dates actually contain small amounts of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin K. These are all important for keeping your bones strong. So while you're not going to replace a glass of milk with 2 dates, adding them to your daily diet helps build a foundation for stronger bones over the long run. Point 6. Weight management. The surprising side. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait, aren't dates full of sugar? Won't they make me gain weight? Good question. Dates are sweet, yes, but they're also nutrient-dense and very satisfying. Because of the fiber, they keep you fuller longer. And here's the trick. When you eat something naturally sweet like dates, you're less likely to crave cookies, candy, or soda. So instead of hurting your weight loss goals, 2 dates a day can actually support them, as long as you are mindful of the rest of your diet. Point 7. A natural multivitamin feel. Think of dates as tiny nutrient bombs. They're full of iron for healthy blood, B vitamins for energy, copper for metabolism, and even trace elements like selenium that help protect your cells. It's like nature bundled up a multivitamin, wrapped it in caramel-like sweetness, and handed it to you in a little oval fruit. Point 8. A little history and culture. Here's a fun fact. Dates have been eaten for over 6,000 years. They were a staple in the Middle East, where people called them the fruit of paradise. Desert travelers used to carry dates for long journeys because they're lightweight, shelf-stable, and packed with energy. So when you snack on 2 dates today, you're actually connecting with the food that has sustained civilizations for centuries. All right. Here is the most surprising thing. Eating just 2 dates a day for a month can actually retrain your sweet tooth. Think about it. Most of us are surrounded by processed sugar, sodas, donuts, candy bars. Those hit your brain hard, making you crave more. But when you swap some of that with natural sweetness from dates, your taste buds start to change. After a few weeks, you'll notice you don't crave junk as much. Regular fruit tastes sweeter, your energy feels cleaner, and suddenly that 3 p.m. candy bar doesn't seem so tempting anymore. That's the real power of this habit. Not just the vitamins, not just the minerals, but the way it helps you reset your relationship with sugar. 2 dates a day for a month can literally shift the way you eat. So, what happens if you eat 2 dates a day for a month? You'll feel steady energy instead of sugar crashes. Your digestion will thank you. Your brain and mood get a natural boost. Your heart and bones get extra support. And maybe most important, you'll start craving healthier, more natural foods. It's a tiny change with big ripple effects. Now I want to hear from you. Would you try the 2 dates a day challenge? Or maybe you already eat them. How do you like to enjoy your dates? In smoothies, stuffed with nuts, or just plain? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you found this helpful. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple health tips that can change your life one habit at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.